Alright, so in this blog I'm going to talk about a specific lesson plan that my teacher went over during class one day. And the lesson plan that he did was he was getting the students to analyze documents leading up to the Constitution. Now, in this plan, what the students were doing in class was they were given a few sheets that had specific bills on there, such as the Virginia Statute of Religious Freedom or the Virginia constitutional rights, different things like that. And what they were doing was they had one paper that was the original document as it was written, and another had excerpts that the students were supposed to read and put into their own words. Now, what happened for most of them was that they just sat around and waited until the teacher gave them the answer or until somebody in class said the answer. It kind of didn't really help that much in that respect because nobody was really thinking critically about it except for the kids who were trying to figure it out, one or two in each class, and actually did figure it out and say something about it. Now, what he had originally tried to do, and what I would have done in that situation, is get them to work on the documents themselves individually and then come together as a class and finish it. But due to time restraints and the fact that they were all complaining that they didn't know what the documents were saying, we just started going over them as a class. Now, as I walked around to see what the different students were writing, some of them were writing and saying things that were fairly close to what the right answers were, and some were just way off and didn't have a clue. And I could see where they may have been misconstrued or may have found different meaning in the words that were presented, but you know, they didn't even try to pick up a dictionary though and go look up the words that they didn't know. They just went from background knowledge, prior knowledge they already had, and tried to complete it. And I feel like if they really wanted to learn it, then they would have picked a dictionary up. It's almost as if they didn't know that the things existed and were sitting in the back of the room. So I guess what I would do differently, the only thing would be just trying to make them work on it solely, or maybe have them work as a group, but smaller groups, to get that information down. But that was it.